Welcome to Daily Chess News, your quick source for the latest games, players, and stories from the world of chess. Hans Niemann was asked who takes the 2026 candidates, and he didn't hesitate. His clear favorite is Fabiano Caruana. Hans calls him the most consistent player in the field and says in a tight 14-game event that reliability makes him the man to beat. After Fabi, Hans gives strong consideration to Ian Nepomniachtchi thanks to his recent results, and also includes R. Pragnananda as a serious contender. As for Hikaru Nakamura, Hans points out he hasn't been very active in classical chess, which could matter in this format. And if Fabi wins and plays for the World Championship, Hans estimates it could be 70-30 in Fabi's favor against the current world champion, Gukesh.
I think the favorite should definitely be Fabi. He's the best player, and by far, at least in terms of consistency, I think he's clearly the best.
At the 2025 Gashimov Memorial in Azerbaijan, it's Ian Nepomniachtchi versus rising star Aidin Suleimanli in a 3+2 blitz battle. The opening is Rui Lopez, the middle game is sharp. But then comes the controversy. Suleimanli gets a winning position. Nepomniachtchi is down on time, under 10 seconds. And then comes the moment. Nepomniachtchi presses the clock, but it doesn't register. Time runs out. Total drama. After a long arbiter discussion, the game keeps going, and the young Azeri keeps his cool, converts the advantage, promotes a pawn, and Nepomniachtchi resigns.
Aidin is totally winning here. And here Nepo presses the clock, but it doesn't get pressed. And you can see that, he's going to lose on time. Let's hear what happens inside the plane.
The official draw for the 2026 candidates just wrapped up in Cyprus. 14 rounds, double round robin, 8 players, 1 challenger spot. Here are the pairings for round 1: Javokir Sindarov, Andrei Azipenko, Matthias Bluebaum, Weyi Pragnananda, R. Anish Giri, Fabiano Caruana, Hikaru Nakamura. Yes, you heard that right. Caruana versus Nakamura straight out of the gate. The action kicks off March 29th, 2026, in Cyprus.
2026, the final trial is set in Cyprus. 14 rounds, no hiding place. Another 8 tickets earned the hard way. Now, 1 seat remains, 1 challenger. The ticket gets you in the room, but the room decides who moves forward. 2 tournaments, 1 destination, and only 2 names that leave with the next chapter. The FIDE Candidates 2026. Don't miss a move.
The Dutch legend Jan Timman has unfortunately passed away at the age of 74. A former world rank number 2, 9-time Dutch champion, and world championship challenger, Timman was known as the best of the West in the era of Anatoly Karpov and Garry Kasparov. He came heartbreakingly close to the world title in 1993, facing Karpov for the crown. Timman was a true romantic of chess, creative, fearless, and wildly versatile. Inspired by Mikhail Botvinnik and Bobby Fischer, he played almost every opening and loved taking the initiative. Sometimes brilliant, sometimes chaotic, always interesting. He wasn't just a top grandmaster. He was a prolific author, writing more than a dozen books, many of them classics on chess analysis and endgames. Off the board, he loved life, wine, travel, art museums, literature, and Bob Dylan. And in his later years, he became deeply devoted to composing endgame studies. A true chess artist. Rest in peace, Jan Timman. In an interview with Arjun Erigaisi, he explains that he didn't start as a child prodigy. He began chess at about 7.5, after a teacher noticed he was great at math and recommended the game to his parents. Fast forward a few years, Arjun gets stuck at 2,300. No progress. real doubts about whether chess is even the right path. For many players, that's where the story fades out. But not here. In a dramatic turnaround, he goes from 0 norms to grandmaster in just 8 months. Then it happens again. Stuck in the 25s, exams, injury, pandemic, momentum gone. Until a tight online match against Lev and Aronian flips the switch. Soon after he crosses 2,700 into the world elite. Arjun is now ranked number 5 in the world.
And what is the thing you love the most about chess?
Yeah, there are many things, but one thing I would mention is many times when I check some variations, with the engine, okay, there would be some minute difference, let's say this pawn is here or this pawn is here, and it would matter in a line that's 10 to 20 moves down the road. Mm-hmm. So yeah, these small intricacies mattering so much. Yeah, I love that.
It's like
Magnus Carlsen, Fabiano Caruana, Levin Aronian, and Arjun Erigaisi sat down for a friendly game of Imposter. The rules are simple. 3 players know the secret word, 1 does not. Each gives a 1-word clue, and the group tries to identify the imposter. It was a refreshing reminder that even the very best in the world enjoy a bit of competitive fun off the board.
Freedom.
Can we guess the imposter yet?
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and check out our latest video to stay updated with the latest news.